Hello and welcome back to Couple Tika Cheeks. Once again, I'm Brandon. That's my brother Chris. And once again, we're going to hit you guys again with the games. But before we get started, bro, we need to make sure we let all of our fans know that they go ahead and check out our website. Go ahead and subscribe. Every week we go over the games, but when you subscribe, you will go ahead and get an email every week that'll include the answers to all of the trivia and the crossword that we do every week. So make sure you subscribe. Join us a Couple Tika Cheeks. Lots of good stuff there. You'll definitely love the fact that you did it, bro. I need to check in with you, man. I think you just did a crossword inspired by Primate, and you just saw that recently, correct?
I did. I snuck off and saw Primate after work one day this week. It's a little entertaining. If you're not into gore, don't watch it. If you're into gore or neutral on it, it's relatively entertaining. It's about 90 minutes. It's logically inconsistent. This chimpanzee goes from being incredibly strong, as we know chimpanzees are, to also struggling to overpower teenage girls. So it's a little logically inconsistent.
I don't, I don't find it funny that they can't overpower a teenage girl, but you can't make something extremely powerful to then going, it can't do that. So you, to your point, pick one, pick one. All right. So for myself, though, let me tell you. So you're fortunate enough to be all the way out in LA. I'm here in Chicagoland, where it is definitely more than below zero right now, and oddly enough, because we are absolutely freezing, I am now being inspired to go back and watch Day After Tomorrow. I remember watching that movie several years ago. I saw the trailer recently just to kind of, refresh my memory, and I had forgotten how many stars were actually in that film. But given how cold it's been, I was like, why don't I go ahead and check out this natural disaster flick that's going to exactly mirror how I feel today? So I know you have some feelings on that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's good to see you in the midst of the coldest time of year, watching a movie where blizzards and below freezing weather are. I mean, why don't you just have a slushy while you're at it? Just why don't you
Go ahead and
submerge
inspire
yourself
me.
in an ice bath? Why don't you, I don't know, just lean all the way in.
You know what? Maybe I'll do that. I'll go ahead and make at least a foot tub, ice foot tub going. I'll get myself an icy. Don't forget some ice cream as well. I'm gonna just do it all. Just hit me with the coldest stuff you can. But anyway, so bro, last week I was able to redeem myself. I had a better shot at this or whatever. So once again, why don't you hit me with the trivia for everybody who's tuning in for the first time? Every time on the website, cupofteacritiques.com, we have Tuesday trivia and crossword Wednesday. And both of those are nice and entertaining. They will challenge you a little bit, which is why you want to check them out every single week. And now my brother's gonna go ahead and see if he can stump me for the last time, at least for the month of January. Go for it, bro.
Well, seeing as we're in the midst of award season and Golden Globes just happened, the Oscar nominations were just announced. Congratulations to all the movies and actors and and crew members who are nominated. Um, so the first one will be an award question. What
Okay.
film broke the record for most Golden Globe wins with seven and was also mistakenly announced as the Best Picture Oscar winner? A. La La Land, B. A Star is Born, or C. The Wolf of Wall Street?
Oh gosh, you would think that I would remember this because of the gap of incorrectly announcing it, but I don't. You said A Star is Born, La La Land, and Wolf on Wall Street. Let me go La La Land.
La La Land is correct.
Bam. Okay. I had a feeling. I thought there
Oh,
was some sort of controversy with that one, so that
a
must be what it is.
bonus question, I guess. What film did actually win that year?
Down. I don't know what you
Oh,
got.
It was Moonlight.
Okay. Yeah. No, I didn't remember who won, but I remember hearing La La Land a lot that night.
All
All
right.
right.
Well,
What you got for the next one?
you're a pretty big Star Wars guy, so let's go for this one. What organization has replaced the Empire as the main enemy of the Resistance in Star Wars The Force Awakens? A. The Sith Collective, B. First Order, or C. Stormtroopers?
It's the first order. I am solid with that one.
First order is correct.
The stormtroopers could never be it. They don't have any accuracy whatsoever.
Yeah, and the first one is literally just something I made up.
I love it though. I love it.
The Sith
Love the
Collective.
creativity, bro. All right, are we doing one more trivia? Or you're gonna start me off with crossword now.
I'll let you choose. You want to do one more trivia, or you want to jump straight into the crossword?
You know what? Let me do one more trivia here because I have a feeling I might struggle with crossword this week. So I want to fluff myself up just once more.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Well, this is an author one. So, Denzel Washington directed and starred in Fences, which is based on a Pulitzer Prize winning play by what author? A. Toni Morrison, B. August Wilson, or C. Ernest Gaines?
All right, you picked a good one to try and stump me here. So I like I know all three of those are very good, but just like in school, when you are unsure, your best bet is to mark C. So I'm gonna say C. Ernest Gaines.
Ernest Gaines is incorrect.
All right. I mean, that's why I feel those students at home don't just listen and mark C. Actually, try and figure it out and study. Go for it, bro. Who is it?
So B is August. It's B. August Wilson.
Okay. All right. Then the other, somebody is at
That's
home going. The old adage is pick the one in the middle, but
well, it's actually the only. I don't think I've read anything about August Wilson. Actually, I've read stuff by Toni Morrison and Ernest Gaines, but not August Wilson. So, um,
yeah,
but yeah, so August Wilson wrote Fences, which was obviously adapted into the Washington directed play or movie,
yeah,
excuse me.
yep. And it's
Um,
definitely worth a watch too. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you do so.
for sure. Okay, so in light of our upcoming podcast, which was about the dreaded January movie dump and the films that tend to come out at the slowest time of year, uh, I did a crossword about 10 successful movies that came out in January.
Perfect.
So
Love the
so
symmetry. Go for
I'm
it.
gonna give you the synopsis of the movie, and then if you need the year, I can give you the year too. And then you try to figure out what the movie title is.
All right.
Okay, I'll start you off with this one. Uh, a young Peruvian bear travels to London in search of a home.
A young Peruvian bear is in search of a home. Is this Paddington?
Paddington is correct.
Wow. Came out with the January dump and now it's on three movies. It's actually a sweet story too, so it's worth taking it. You have young children, I think it's a nice, fun, calm one for everybody to enjoy. Very
Yeah,
family friendly.
yeah.
Sweet, I got one.
So now I'll
I
go
was
in the
worried I
other
was going to get any
direction.
of these.
I'll go in the other direction now. A group of friends venture deep into the streets of New York on a rescue mission during a rampaging monster attack. Released in
Um,
2008.
okay, hold on. 2008. The fact that it's 2008 makes me really believe this, and it's another one that I think now has spawned four movies. Now, is this Cloverfield?
Cloverfield is correct.
Ooh, I didn't think I was gonna get any on this crossword. Because I mean, we just did like you said, we did the episode for January dump, and there are a lot of movies that are just kind of thrown out there because they don't think they're gonna be anything. And it's funny to think of the ones that, spawn some followings or whatever. But I have to admit, with the idea of how many just kind of get thrown out there and they get missed during this time of year, I was worried I'd miss on these. So I'm happy. I got 2 for 2 in crossword. I went 4 for 5 for the day. Look at
Well,
that.
yeah,
Just
Cloverfield, and I mean, remember we had our episode about marketing campaigns, and I think Cloverfield really did themselves a favor with the way they marketed that movie. So it's not super surprising that it out did its expectations. Um,
Absolutely, absolutely.
yeah.
So for all those out there, like I said, I was lucky enough. I got 2 on the crossword. You get 10 this week. Make sure you check it out. Crossword Wednesday, Tuesday trivia, the game section on coupleofteacritiques.com. If you want to get any of the answers for the trivia and for the crossword, make sure you go ahead and you subscribe on the website, cupofteacritiques.com. Check out the podcast as well. We come out every other week with a new episode. You will enjoy hearing our family talk about just about anything in cinema, and it's a lot of fun as if we were back home around our dinner table. So, once again, I'm Brandon. That's my brother Chris. We'll see you again next week talking about games. Take it easy.